So I hurt my back many years ago, so I try to be careful with what I lift. So we built this machine here, nothing but a rolling door track, and then you got a winch on it, a remote control. So you put the log on there, stand way back there, and you push it down so it'll lift up, and you can put the biggest piece of wood in the stove that'll fit. Then our remote control, we have this red ribbon on here because it's white, and after dropping it a couple of times, it immediately disappears in the snow. So we have a red ribbon on it now. All right, so we're gonna plane these up. We plane the edges first so that the edges are nice and smooth. Get rid of all the saw marks, and then we plane them to width, and then we'll cut them off. So run through our planer here. I don't know if I've ever told you about our planer. This is an Oliver 24-inch. It's got a spiral head, planer head in it. I'm not going to show you that right now because I'm hooked up to dust collection and I'm too lazy to unhook it. So anyway, I bought this online auction, and when it showed up, it was not the model number that was listed. It was the same thing. It was just the one I thought I was buying was a single phase. Turns out it was a 3-phase. And when I went back to the guy, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. His website was gone, emails bounced back. He was no more. And I went looking up his company and found out he'd gone bankrupt, so I don't even know if he's supposed to sell the machine or not. But anyway, that's how I ended up with it. Had to repower it, put a new motor in it, new start switch on it. It cost me some money, but that was the only option. So that's an absolutely phenomenal machine. Very, very heavy duty. Works solid. We've run thousands and thousands of feet of oak and hickory, walnut, everything through it. And if you ever want to know what kind of planer to get, 24-inch Oliver spiral head, can't go wrong. It's an absolute beast. So we're going to run these through, get them ready to put together. Alright, so we're going to start cutting face frames. We got everything planed up and ready, so there's different ways you can do it. They do give you a cut sheet in here somewhere. Then you cut all your parts, and then you got to find them and figure out what they're for. I've never learned to do that. I just look at my plan and read my dimensions and actually do math, don't tell anybody, and just cut all my parts from that. And we'll cut them to size, we'll mark them for the cabinet number they're part of, mark where they get pocket holed, then when they get all done, we'll pocket hole them all up and then start putting them together. So here we go. Whenever you cut a piece for a face frame, you always look at your cutoff end and see if it's solid or if it has cracks. So that has a line. It's actually not a crack, it's just a line in the wood, so it's solid. So you always check them as you're putting them together, make sure they're not going to come apart on you. roll them all and start putting them together. He's about done cutting plywood. Man's starting to put cabinets together. About a half day in, we're rolling pretty good here. So now we just do that for about 125 more times, and that'll be done. So, but at the end of the day, see you tomorrow. Alright, well, we're going to start building face frames now. We want to sand all the pieces. Normally we sand them after we put them together, but some of these are too big to fit through the sander. So we got to pick out the ones that don't fit, sand those parts first, and then we'll assemble them. Everything else will get sanded after. I gotta go have a Zoom meeting, so I'll give this to B and let him keep working. So we have got our parts CNC'd, parts over there, parts over there, parts over there. Now we've got the edge fans fired up.